Yo, what up my tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on Arena, and I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. Dominaria United is the quick draft format on Arena right now, so I think I'm going to give one of these a go and just see how drafting versus their bots plays out, because historically their quick draft, or at least from what I remember when I used to quick draft before they had player drafting, it was really bad. It was really bad. Back in what format was it? The format with like not the graveyard jumpstart cards or something. The one, I don't remember what that format was, but anyways, they would always like avoid blue, and so if you did quick draft, you could always get like the most busted blue decks or something. Anyway, so what quick draft is, it's a reduced cost draft. You're not playing with people, which means you get as much time as you want. So if you don't have much time to sit down and make picks, this is a good way to draft, right? Maybe you've got an infant or something, or maybe you're working and you don't have time between picks. You have as much time as you want in between picks, and you can like drop the draft at any time, come back to it later, I assume, and it will still be right there. Yeah, so we're gonna give this a shot. I believe what happens is you play against other people that quick drafted, and you're not added to the pool of players that, you know, did premier drafts or whatever. This is still ranked though, so you can affect your ranking with this. I don't know, it's very weird. With that said, with that intro, let's jump into our pick one, pack one. We opened Arata's Firebrand, Vohar, Knight of Dust Shadow. I do like the Firebrand. I think it's a quite good aggressive red creature, though both of these 2-drops are good as well. Let's see if Firebrand pays off into maybe just a second pick Citizen's Arrest. Or we could take the Iconoclast and look to be like the red-green beats deck. Both are solid pickups here. I think the nice thing about taking the Iconoclast is that the red-green deck often wants to get Domain anyways, and so that boosts up our power of the Firebrand, or the ease of it. Okay, I will take the Iconoclast here, pick 2. And then we get a Tolarian Terror, a Garna. I think Garna is stronger than Terror, but red-black has not been very good for me generally, whereas blue has been quite good. Okay, this keeps us the most open too. We'll take the Terror here. Again, I love the ease of, or the quickness, the speed. You don't have to wait on anybody. So if you have 0 patience, you can just keep going into pick after pick after pick. If you really wanted to, you could build a draft deck in like 2 minutes, you know? Probably just looking at the Tangled Islet here. That or Joda's Codex. Codex very good in the Domain deck, though. Like, it's possible taking the Codex is better. But Tangled still looks very good. One of those picks. I'm not sure which one was better. Late Tribute. There's a Protect here, a Scatter here. I think Scatter over Tribute makes sense with what we already have, but keep an eye on that. Another land versus what? Keldon Strike Team. Is this a... Did we see Founding plus Rona in one of the earlier packs? I feel like we did. We'll just take another land here. Kind of regret passing the Codex now. Ooh, Twin Ferdo's really good. So it would appear that the bots do not prioritize lands. I don't know how true that is. Maybe they'll start taking the lands a lot higher, but Twin Inferno's a great trick over the Tortoise. There's another Codex. But how are we looking right now? We're looking like we're leaning towards maybe red-blue or green something. Or rather, red-blue, green-red. We could just be straight-up Teamer. Feels like the shore-up might be a little bit better at this point. Doesn't look like the Radiant Grove is going to be necessary. Okay, so this is the wheel, the joint wheel, the wall wheel, the gardener, the strike team. Strike team is great, but you really need the access to white to make it any good. With what we have right now, taking the exploration of the Academy Wall seems to make sense. Let's take another cheap spell. Tributary, yeah, doesn't look like the bots prioritize lands very high at all. Amplifier versus Might. Maybe we're just red-blue spells? I don't mind founding the third path if you're going to be in red-blue, but generally the Academy Wall is a little bit better, I think. Oh, we got one anyways. Into a Timeless Lotus open. Man, that's not what we want to see. In fact, this pack is pretty weak for what we're doing. We're going to first pick either a Figment or a second Shore Up. But this is just not a very good pack in general. Like, maybe if you're black-white, you can take the reinforcements and you're happy with that as a first pick. But other than that, it's pretty weak. So right now, this is more what we're doing, looks like. Yeah, I'll just first pick the Figment. Nice. Well, not much better than getting past a Balmor after going into red-blue, and oh baby, that's a nice one. Feels like all these shore-ups are going to end up wheeling, and we'll probably run a few of those. Amplifier could wheel as well. Tolarian Terror number 2 is fantastic. Picker, Infusion, Fire NATO, all okay. Into a second shore-up now. I think in these decks, Joint Exploration is just straight up worse than Impulse. I've said that countless times, and I stand by it. Like, the kicker, not really relevant on the Joint Exploration anyways, so this is 2 mana instant, scry 2, draw a card, versus 2 mana instant, look at the top 4, choose one. So I think generally Impulse is better. But because shore-ups are going to probably wheel, given what we've seen, I don't mind just taking a second Joint right now. Another Figment here over one of these red spells. Let's go for the unblockability. Tributary, pick 6 looks good. I haven't seen any timely interferences that I can recall. That is a card to look out for. Pick 7, Rada, Tribute, Tangled, Rootwalla. That's a pretty good looking pack. I do have one green dual right now if we wanted to consider taking the Rada. But I guess I'm probably just better off taking another Tangled, and then if we see a future green card that's worth taking, we have 2 lands towards it. So the thing about Nael is that it's not actually that good unless... Rather, it's insane when you can get full domain. It's simply good when you don't. And so I'd rather just take the good 2-drop here for the red-blue deck instead of going for the green splash, as we did in fact wheel one of those shore-ups. Wheeled all the red-blue cards, alright. Second wall, Fire NATO. Instant sorcery count is only 6 right now. Alright, I'll take first Fire NATO here. If I get some white duels, we'll run the strike team. I mean, it's not the worst at the end of the day as a 3-mana 3/1, but... Okay, that's pack 2. Let's move into pack 3. Opened a blue rare, but not the one we're hoping for. Phasing of Zalfir, not very good in my experience. We're looking at Scatter, Impulse, another green duel. I think since we want to be casting instants on our turn, the Impulse makes more sense than the second Scatter, although Scatter I think is a better card generally. In this deck with 2 Figments, 3 Amplifiers, and a Balmor, we really just want Impulse. Another Coral Colony, but we get a Talus Lookout here. Decent flyer. There's a Timely Interference finally. Over Kavu, how many creatures are we at? 12? That's if I'm running the strike team, which we don't really want to be doing. It might be better to take the Kavu here. We are seeing a lot of good green and white going around too, but... what's my spell count? 7, 8? I'll go with the Timely. It's too good with what we already have. Could splash Tura, but I think Espionage, or actually Monstrosity is really solid with 3 Amplifiers too. think the Amplifier is more likely, or sorry, the Monstrosity is more likely to wheel, though. Drake's a decent flyer. Needed some more 3s anyway, so that fits the bill. There's another Timely versus another Monstrosity versus the infinite number of strike teams and fire nados that we've seen. Gosh, I just want to take another Timely here. Nice. This might actually be an okay Najal deck, as much as I don't like that card. No, actually it's not. I don't have any great burn spells, actually. In fact, I think I'm just taking another Impulse here over any of the creatures. Another Amplifier is good. Okay. Scatter Wield, but again, I don't think that makes a fit in the deck. Best card there, though, for us. I don't know what's going on, these bots. We could play Impede Momentum. Definitely don't need a third joint, don't need a third wall, or second wall. Third shore up? Yeah, these bot drafting is always extremely strange. I mean, I feel like we're just cutting the Essence Scatters out of this list because we want to be playing on our turn so badly, right? I almost want to cut the Fire Nado. So, things I didn't see. I never saw a Lightning Strike. I saw like one Flowstone Infusion. We never saw any Tellurian Geysers. I guess the bots were taking those very, very high. I mean, creature count ended up at 13. I don't think we're cutting any of these creatures. Cards we can cut. Don't need 3 shore-ups, but 2's probably good. The Explorations are a little bit weak. I wish they were Impulses, but we probably end up running all of them. I kind of like the Impede Momentum in this. Like, this is basically a removal spell in our deck if you look at what we're trying to do, right? 9 instants, 3 sorceries. Alright, so I guess I can probably cut one of the joints. We definitely want to protect our creatures at all costs. It feels weird not playing Scatter, but like I said, I think we're trying to play on the opponent's turn. Well, you know what? Maybe I cut the wall for a Scatter. That seems maybe slightly better. And then 16 lands. I'm also really tempted to cut the Fire Nado and just run the second Scatter. And keep basically my curve, everything super cheap. You know? Scatters get a lot worse when you don't have Geysers to bounce, though. Yeah, 1 Scatter, 1 Fire Nado seems alright. We do have a little bit of domain. We have the Firebrand, so it's not like there's no reason to run the off-color lands, but it's not good enough. Like, sure, you could run the Tangled because it also gives you kicker on this, but like I said, the kicker in this style of deck is irrelevant, so just run the double Tributary, and then the rest islands and mountains. Go 7/7. And so while this deck does look good, if you compare it to other decks from Quick Draft, I have no idea how this is going to play out, because I'm expecting in Quick Draft, my other opponents are going to have insane drafts as well, right? But I just wanted to try it out. Let's give it a shot, see how this goes. We went, on today's stream, I started off the day by going 1-3, 1-3, and 1-3. So we dropped from rank 50 to the thousands. Wasn't a very good day. The season's just about to reset too, so I know technically you're not supposed to, like, well, I shouldn't say that. People often say you should sit on your rank when the season's so close to over, but I don't like that. I like just playing. I will say, though, you do get qualified for specific events depending on your placement. I believe it's top 250 auto-qualifies you for the qualifier, and then top, like, 1200 also qualifies you for the qualifier of the qualifier, if that makes sense. We have lost the die roll, and we don't have any of our 15 2-drops. I would say this hand is pretty weak overall for what our deck is capable of, but I'm going to give it a chance. So we have good mana here. I would not be surprised in the slightest if we just get absolutely rolled by other players in this quick draft. Green, red, Relic of Legends. They probably have a Rata in their deck somewhere. Might have to impulse for a land next turn. Yeah, you know what? I probably should have mulliganed this hand. Not having a 2-drop in this deck is just so weak. How many amplifiers and stuff do I have? I have like 2 Figments, 3 or 4 amplifiers, the Firebrand card. What else? It's not great. Okay, I'm gonna lead off on Timely here. Try to find a land. Good. And then we'll smack in for 2 in the air, and we'll go ahead and Espionage, as I won't have to discard. This deck doesn't mind drawing a bit of land because we have the amplifiers. Oh man, they are a lot heavier white than expected here, aren't they? I think we're gonna impulse for a land. There goes Balmor. Right, I think Balmor's too good. And then we'll joint Exploration for a land instead then. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, we bricked. I'm gonna sit back then. I'm actually gonna discard Talus Lookout here. We can really easily pop off on this opponent. So they're gonna, like, enlist their Herbalist, attack with the Knight. I guess I should have attacked for 2, actually. So I'm gonna take minimum 5 here. They didn't pump. They also didn't play anything, and we drew garbage. Oh, we need a couple of lands so badly. Okay, make them pay the ward. Tear Asunder is a slightly surprising card there. With Balmor and Twinferno, though, we can just kill him out of nowhere, so. Main phase pump. Oh, they're going to enlist the Knight on the Faith Bonder. Hit me for 5. I like that play. Yeah, I like that play a lot. Okay. So let's attack with just the Terror now. And then I'm going to play Amplifier, Amplifier. And set up for lethal next turn. If we draw another untapped land next turn, it's going to be pretty over, because we get to go Balmor plus Impede plus Twinferno. That's annoying, but fine. Oh, so they actually gain 2 life here because of the Herbalist and the Knight. I kind of forgot about that. Alright, no blocks. If they have Colossal Growth, I'm going to commit to dying. Tapped out. Great. Did not find the land, so what can I do? Ah. I can probably hit him for like 12 here. Actually, we can go for lethal. They're forced to chump. Yeah, let's go like this. Let's tap the Dragon Whelp. Pump, pump. Attack with just our amplifiers. I don't think they're gonna block. If they do, we'll just run out of creature. Like, the fact that I'm holding back the Drake should make them think I don't have lethal. They did make the block, though. Okay. And then we'll just run out Firebrand. Yeah, because if they didn't block, I Twinferno the Amplifier. The one that I Twinferno hits them for 10. The other one hits them for 5. That's a lot of blockers. One card in their hand. Hammer hand. Oh, God, are you serious? Really? I mean, I don't think I should have lost this game, but by that I mean I think I could have played it better. That's incredible. Alright, you got me. I can't believe we lost this. Good game. I mean... one more land and we would have won. On that one turn we can go Balmor into the double spells. Dude, what on earth? By the way, this Fire Nado was garbage. I wish it was any other spell. I'm gonna try this Smash to Dust as a 1-mana ping plus random defenders. Oh, what on earth? So I think we made a couple of mistakes there. The first one was probably not taking a mulligan when I didn't have any of my 2-drops in opening hand. Like my first spell was on, my first creature was on turn 3 or whatever. And then I should have probably just ran out the Balmor earlier. If I play out the Balmor earlier, then I can start getting aggressive and maybe kill them with Twinferno a little bit sooner. Oh. Feels bad. Feels like we should have won that. Our card quality looked much higher than theirs too. But good beats. Oh, they're gonna have 4 basics on turn 4. Come on now with that. I think my plan here is just to attack for 2 and pass. And impulse end of turn. I think with the amplifier, we want to wait to kick it. Furthermore, they played out island instead of the known plains, so... Wouldn't be very surprising if they have a scatter in their hand or whatever. Well, so far I have not been impressed by the cards we've seen from our opponents. That was a lot of... That was 5 lands in a row. Holy smokes. We don't want to trade off our big mint. It's too important. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've seen 9 lands already. Okay. Yep, no blocks. Looks like they might have a shore up. Yep. So I might take a big hit here. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. No blocks. Ugh, jeez Louise. Well, I guess we're just getting completely raffle stomped. Kick amplifier. Bounce Rada. It's not awful. Don't get to attack though. I could impede. Could also just play out Terror. I guess playing out the Terror might make the most sense. Man, this is another game that I feel like we should not be losing, but we are losing pretty badly. I mean, what can you do here? And they have the indestructible card too? Like, I'm legit kind of embarrassed to lose to like this. Okay. Well, if you have anything, I die. It has to be like the indestructible trick to kill me, right? Well. And this is going to sound really salty, and maybe it kind of is, but I don't think we should be losing to these decks. But sometimes that's magic, baby. Man. I think game 1 I could have played better. I don't think there was much to do there. There wasn't much I could do that game. I could have used Impede instead of playing out Terror that turn. But it was like literally perfects. 2 mana removal spell to kill my Terror, 2 mana trick to go for lethal, like... Ugh. Well, 0-2 in the quick draft queue, and I'm embarrassed, I'm sad, and luckily there's still at least one more game to be played, so let's see if we can get a couple wins. Getting demoted into the gutter. I don't think I've won a die roll yet, by the way. This hand is okay to keep on the draw. 2 amplifiers, not too shabby. Alright, definitely gonna play one out on turn 2 here. Looks like they have immolation or whatever. Infusion. Tribute, yeah. God, it just feels like everything is lining up perfectly against us. This time I can shore up at least. Yeah, incredible. Okay. So we're gonna play Figment here. Attack for 1, and this is a little bit greedy, but I'm gonna go ahead and use Timely to try to find a land. Nice. This also pushes in a little bit extra damage. Okay, first play, 4/4. Rager, that's good. I don't think they can attack, no. Ooh, that's a nice draw too. Okay. We'll just draw. That'll make our Figment unblockable, if nothing else. There's a Garna. Can they start attacking yet, though? Just maybe with their Rager, yeah. Very good draw. Okay. So I have 2 ways to play it. I could go Balmor plus Impede, Smack. Or I could go Impede the Outrider, Tolarian Terror. And I think this turn it's better to get the Terror online. Excuse me. Because all of our creatures still get to attack. We don't need the Balmor pump here. So funny thing is, Smash Dust is surprisingly good. Even though it doesn't kill any of their creatures, the 1 damage to all of their creatures is effectively dealing 1 damage to them because Balmor gives trample, so they're just dead here. Alright. Well, the deck worked out that time, but... Oh, 1, 3, 3, 5, not 7. I'm still gonna be super salty if we do any worse than, like, 5 wins with this deck. Salty streamer strikes again. Okay, put me on the play. Again! It all starts with the die roll, let me tell you. The salt is real. Decent hand, though. 2-drop, 3-drop, 2 interference is great. I'm gonna cycle... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I'm gonna cycle 1 interference if they, I almost don't want to run this out now that I drew shore up, but... I think it's okay, too. Even though it looks like they might have a lightning strike or something. Maybe a... Oh, maybe not. Ooh, ooh. Main phase Thrill looking for land, I guess? Okay. Weather Seed Treaty, yeah. Alright. It's kind of funny how badly we need them to get a creature online so I can start... I might just cycle these at end of turn on my creatures. Or technically I can cast them to add 1 damage. But I think we'll just wait. Man, this is a hand where Balmor would just throw up and kill them. Wow, ooh, double treaty. That's sick. Wonder if they're straight up. No, they're okay. 4 basics. In fact, I think I'm noticing a trend here. The majority of my opponents have not been playing duels. I'm gonna cycle 1 here, end of turn, I think. Oh, no, I'm not. We can just force that thing to block, right? Yeah. Oh, geez. Wow, actually. Hold up. I guess we just attack and see what they do. We might kill them here if they don't block. They didn't. Okay. So this is uber lethal. Build your own Embercleave. Wow, that's also insane versus them. Hello! Bonk. Bonk. Let's go! I'll take it. After our first 2 games, I'll take it. You know what? I don't care if the games aren't close. If I'm winning right now, that's gonna make me happy. And let me tell you, that was a decisive... That was turn 5, 22 damage? Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, on to game number 5. Hey, I want a die roll, but the hand is... This hand really needs to draw some instants and sorceries. This hand really needs to find impulses and explorations and... Any instant or sorcery that can cantrip is what we're looking for. For now, we'll go turn 2 Drake. Sorry, turn 2 Figment, turn 3 Drake is the plan. Holding these for kicker. I'll be fine with a trade. They might even accept the trade. Oh man, this hand. So much potential. Interferences are nuts for us. Cantrips are nuts for us. I don't think we run out the amplifiers. I think, given what we have, we just wait to kick them. Where are the instants and sorceries? I beg you. I beg you. Good. Good, good, good. So... Now, I think we're gonna go like this. If Balmor dies... That sucks, but they didn't kill Balmor last turn. But they also did just dig a little bit deeper with the Prodigy. We're hoping they just play some random dumb creature and pass. Okay, that counts as a random dumb creature. Also that. Perfect, let's go. And we main phase in case we draw like Espionage or something off of this, but this is a huge, huge amount of damage. Nice. What can I hit with Joint that would make playing that relevant? Nothing, because I have too much red. No 1-mana red spell, so we just attack. And then go for the Joint. And this is already infinite. In fact, this might even be lethal, even if they block 5 damage. Yep, that's uber lethal. Let's go. Okay. You know what? I'm believing again. I am once again becoming a believer. We started 0-2. I was getting salty. I was getting frustrated. But a couple of decisive victories now has made me at least feel somewhat okay. I won't be full on okay unless we get to 7. But at least I'm somewhat okay. And you know what? Sometimes that's all that really matters. Put me on the play again, Chief? No, boo. Good hand. This is going to be a hand where we don't run out the Balmor early. Okay, good. Oh, that's a nice draw. That is 4 towards they have full domain on turn 3. Are you kidding? It's always so frustrating when your opponent just has the natural like that. Gross. Alright, we're gonna... I think we're gonna joint here instead of impulse, because there's nothing we need to specifically find. I think we just keep both of those. Oh man, I'm not sure if this is the right play. Holding open Scatter is pretty damn tempting versus the domain deck when they have up to 5 mana next turn. Okay, luckily that wasn't that bad for us. That's good. Let's see. It's a little bit greedy to attack, I think, but what I could do is attack with the Firebrand, make the Root Walla unable to block. If they block with the 1/1, I can timely interference it. But now, I think instead, we'd rather wait for the Balmor to get online and say go. So they're going to hit me for a lot this turn. We really need to start dumping these other instants and sorceries in the graveyard for the Tolarian Terror, but we want to be able to run enough out to where we can also hold up our shore up for Balmor, I think. There is a chance I'm dead this turn. If they have a Twinferno, I will lose, and I am fully committed to that. If I get reverse Twinferno'd, I probably deserved it. Johnny! Okay, well, I cannot counter that, obviously. But they played the... So they wanted to hold open... Double... No, wait, they could have played... They could have paid with it. That's concerning. What's also concerning is that they're, in theory, just letting me kill the Ajani. I think I'm going to timely end of turn here. But I think I need to hold open shore up because I think they might have a punch effect that they're sandbagging. That's kind of nice. Okay, combat. This attacks a Johnny. This goes face. 1/1 cannot block. Huh. What are they doing over there?
Halted a cog, not the machine.
Okay. Pump root wall is a lot of damage. Like I have to block the root wall the next turn. Oh, infinite life gain. Okay, is there a way I can stop that? No. Alright, we are taking 9. And they are gaining 8. This also leaves me in a problematic spot. I mean, I guess we have Essence Scatter if they have an Outrider. Okay. Well, that's fun. Jeez Louise. What? How? Again, that's multiple times now. We... Okay. I need to find impede momentum, I guess. I can't lose Balmor. This is so frustrating. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16 lands. Ay, ay, ay. I'm thinking what I could have done differently this game. On that one turn, I could have made... Oh, that, you know what? That's what they were holding up the entire... That's what they had on that one turn. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, this is actually really good for us. They're... Okay. Holy crap. We get to save our Tolarian Tear and trade with their root wall, and they have nothing. Holy smokes. Oh! Ah! We're saved! Oh my god. If they had just pumped their root wall there, I don't think I can win. Okay, I won't complain anymore. I will, but I won't for like a couple seconds. Okay, it's been a couple seconds, right? I lost the die roll again. So unlucky. What is going on? I want to call the arena police. I think we've lost all but one die roll. Let me double check. What do you mean no games have been played yet? What are you talking about? I guess the event history hasn't updated. Details. Yes. Draw, 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 draw. One play. I want to pitch a land there. You know what happens though? If I pitch a land, I don't draw anymore. If I pitch a spell, I draw nothing but lands. Please. Please. I can only take so much. And right now, this is too much. Oh, good, good. Can't beat that either. I think we have to do this. Like, impede here. It's gonna be 5 or 6 mana after. I think we keep another tear. Attack. Make that unable to block, and I assume they're gonna trade, but if not, we get in for some damage. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Assuming this doesn't get exiled by an arrest or whatever. That helps fuel our graveyard and get us closer to double terror. Oh. They opted to not kick. Huh. And they went for a second herbalist play. It's a little bit surprising. Let's just stop the maximum damage. Nice. So putting 1 in the graveyard means we get to cast Terror next turn. Alright, I mean, if their last card is like, Destroy Evil, so be it. Good beats. What are you gonna do about that? That's not it. Okay, 1 card in hand. So you're saying there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Oh my god, you know what? That 1 damage spell. Gosh, our impulses! Something funky is going on over there. We really need to not run into a charge, because if they have a charge, I can never win either. Please, just attack with the bird. Please, just the birdie. No! Oh, they didn't have charge. Hold up. Hold up. There's a chance. Kick this, bounce bird. I'm gonna sit back now, I think. Please, no charges. Please, I don't want to be charged the toll. Please don't hurt us. What are we looking for? Espionage, I guess, is our best draw. It's our only card that draws 2 cards. Oh, dang it. That doesn't do much anymore. I think I'm gonna sandbag that in case they draw like a Captain's Call. Or another Keldon. That's decent. Alright, that lets me attack with one of my terrors, I think. Because I do want to start pressuring a little bit. Okay, now we're going to use Smash to Dust next turn because it kills 2 creatures and that's good enough. I don't want to wait around too long. Wow, defensive charge. Oh, that's good for us. What? They didn't just let those die? Please stop drawing spells now. Come on, deck. Oh, that's close to lethal. I'm gonna actually attack with these two here. Because I think I might be able to bait them. If they don't block the terror, they die. Okay. And I can Twinferno shore up to untap both of my creatures that just attacked. Please brick one turn. Please, 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 please. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it's the gain of life. This is an attack for 5. I think I just trade here. Well, now I can attack with all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. They might not block the terror. And the terror would be 14 damage now. Nice, we got him. So go shore up. And now the creature has hexproof, we know they can't target it. Let's go. Let's freaking go! Woo! Okay. From the brink of despair, I am starting to believe. What is that, 5 wins now? Okay, 0-2 into 5-2. Ah! Let this be a lesson. Complaining, sometimes... Well, I'm not going to say it works, but... Sometimes you get out of it. Breathing a sigh of relief. And now we're playing for the money. 2 more. Okay, on the game at number 8. Yes, we're on the play. The hand is okay. We really would prefer these to be some card draw spells, but we're on the play. We've got an amplifier on turn 2 with some ways to back it up. That's a good draw. And being on the play here, if they play like a random 2-2, we can timely interference it and make them block. If they have nothing, then we just bash in for 1. Okay, this could be a very fast game. This could be a very fast game with the cards we have. Okay. No blocks. That's pretty funny. Let's timely cycle, try to find a land. Found another amplifier though, so let's do that instead. Man, I hope they go Captain's Call here. Please, Captain's Call me. Nothing? I'm just gonna go to combat. Pass priority. Okay, I don't mind doing nothing. There's no reason to get aggressive here. Next turn we can go for the kill. Okay, pass. GG's. G freaking G's, baby. Let's go. Pump, pump, pump. Tap, tap, tap. Doesn't matter which one we do. Yeah, buddy! Final boss time, friends. We are now 6-2. Oh. Trust me, I needed this. I needed this to feel good. Final boss time. We have battled back from the gutter of O2. We are now sitting at 6-2. Our hopes all riding on this one game where we are on the play. Our hand looks good. Hand looks very good. Even drew a land. Nice. Firebrand to start. No, no cut downs. Ah, why? Why did they have to have that? Never lucky. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I'm gonna cycle interference end of turn. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna cycle interference end of turn to draw a card. Get the Tolarian Terror cheaper. I don't mind trading for one of their piles. And we're gonna impulse here to play the Terror next turn. Wow, 3 piles. But they're just missing lands. This is kind of a crappy game. So they're gonna need like a, what's his face here? Land plus Benelish Sleeper. Oh, that's not quite good enough. They could double block with Blight Piles, but I would use the Twinferno if they did. I'll play the Drake out. This means I don't get to hold open the Scatter, but the Amplifier doesn't do anything versus their ground creatures anyways. They're hitting lands now. Okay, I mean, now we're even on land, so both players presumably with 4 spells in their hand. I will take 3. Actually, I might take 5 here. Oh, shoot. You know what? They can enlist Blight Pile. I lied. I'm taking 5. Okay, ow. Shield Wall. We're going to need to scatter a Chaplain next turn, it feels like. That is really scary. A 4th Blight Pile! I guess I don't know why I'm surprised. No, but even opening 4 uncommons in any draft is a surprise, right? Even if this is quick draft. Alright, so we hit him down to 13. Yeah, I'm just gonna play out the amplifier here and hold up, scatter. I don't see kicking as a good play. And listers with fat walls is kind of juicy. That Cavalier's gonna hit me for another 5. Man, this is risky. Because their blight piles will kill me very quickly at this rate. Now, they can't double activate this turn, but this is going to be an interesting race. I might need to hold back my Soaring Drake from here on out. I'll have to counter that thing. That's funny. If they draw another land next turn, they have 8 damage from just quote-unquote pings. We need to draw Balmor. Balmor wins the game. But that ain't it. Well, we also win if they don't block, so there's that. And we've been here before. I don't know if they're going to jump with their... Yeah, we got them! 6. 12. 14. Build your own Embercleave. We did it again. Ah! You don't know how badly I needed this. 0-2 into the 7-2. I maximized our games played. Alright, and that was... that was a look at Quick Draft here on Arena. Actually, I think by the time that this video gets uploaded, the Quick Drafts are actually going to be done with. When does it say it ends? Ends in, if you can see that, ends in 2 days or something. So, by the time this video goes up, the Quick Drafts will be down. But remember, Quick Drafts always come up. They just rotate on various formats. And it is versus bots. Remember, it is versus bots. I expected to see nothing but crazy decks, and I feel like we didn't really see crazy decks, so I don't know if that just means the people that are playing Quick Draft are normally not as in tune with the formats, but I thought that was an interesting experience for sure, and oh boy, man, was I about to be salty if we just went quick 0-3, but 0-2 into 7-2. I might not do any more Quick Drafts for a long, long time unless it's like a good flashback format, but I appreciate y'all watching. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you back later for some more drafties. Peace out.